A moving truck blocked my driveway when I got home from work. 3 people were carrying furniture up my stairs to my apartment. What are you doing? Moving in. We're the new tenants. This is my apartment. I live here. We signed a lease. First month's rent paid. Sarah Martinez is our landlord. I'm Sarah Martinez. I don't own this building. They showed me paperwork, rental agreement, my signature, my contact information, move-in date listed as today. I'm not your landlord. This is my home. We paid $2,400. We have keys. Their keys opened my door. My actual landlord rushed over. What's happening? Who are these people? They think I'm renting them my apartment. You can't sublet. It's in your lease. I'm not subletting. More tenants showed up. Different apartment building across town. Same story. Lease agreements with my name as landlord. You showed us the apartment last month. We've been paying rent for 6 weeks. I don't own any apartments. We've been giving you $1 in $800 monthly. You said you owned the building. Phone calls started flooding in. Maintenance requests, noise complaints, demands for repairs. The toilet is leaking. You said you'd fix it. I'm not your landlord. My bank account showed deposits. Rent payments from people I'd never met. Thousands of dollars appearing and disappearing. Someone had opened an account in my name, was collecting rent, then withdrawing it immediately. Found rental listings online. My name as property manager. 12 different addresses. Apartments I'd never seen. Professional photos. Competitive prices. Contact information leading to a phone number I didn't recognize. Tenants kept showing up at my actual apartment. Confused. Angry. Some had paid deposits. Some had moved entire families. You promised the place was ready. You said utilities were included. We gave you $4,000 and now you won't answer calls. Real landlords started calling. Your tenants destroyed my property. You're liable for damages. They're not my tenants. They have leases with your name. You rented them my units without permission. Police investigated. Found someone had been accessing vacant apartments, showing them to prospective renters, collecting deposits and first month's rent, giving people keys that worked because he'd copied them somehow, letting them move in, then disappearing before real landlords discovered their properties were occupied, tracked him through the fake bank account, withdrawals at ATMs, security footage from machines, someone who looked similar to me, always wearing a hat, always at night, but one camera caught him clearly, gas station, face visible, my ex-coworker from a property management company where I'd worked briefly 5 years ago. He'd kept my employee information. Police brought him in for questioning. I watched through the one-way glass with a detective. Why did you do this? The detective asked. He sat there surrounded by evidence. Fake lease agreements with my signature, bank records, lists of properties. You were renting vacant apartments using her identity? I kept her information from when we worked together at the property management company. Social security number, driver's license copy, everything. Then what? I'd find vacant apartments, properties between tenants, empty units waiting to be rented. How did you access them? I still had contacts in property management, could get codes, sometimes picked locks, made copies of keys from lockboxes, then showed them to renters, listed them online, met prospective tenants, showed them the apartments, told them I was the property manager, used her name. You collected rent, deposits, first month, sometimes last month too, cash or checks made out to her name, opened a bank account in her name to deposit them. The detective looked at the records. 12 properties, multiple tenants per property. Some places I rented to 2 or 3 different people, collected from all of them before anyone figured it out. What about the renters? They'd move in. Everything seemed legitimate. They had keys. They had leases. Then a week later, the real landlord would show up, evict them for trespassing. And the property owners? Found unauthorized people in their units. Damage. Utilities turned on without permission. Legal fees to evict. All traced back to her name on the leases. How much did you make? Over $40,000. Some properties I hit multiple times with different renters. He looked at the mirror. At me. Made over $40,000 from scamming both renters and property owners, all under my name.